my good people of Abia State. Today, the 29th day of May, is a very significant day for all of us in many ways that are worthy of remembrance. First, it is yet another anniversary of our annual Democracy Day celebrated all over the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It signifies a day that all Nigerians have chosen to celebrate the ideals and gestation of the global values of democracy in our nation, and its challenges to all to continue to nurture and grow the institutions and values that support democracy both in our public and private lives. Secondly, today is also the first anniversary of the return of our government to power for a second tenure in office. Through your massive votes and support, we were able to achieve this. This is a day we find worthy of celebrating because of what it means to Abians. Through the electoral victory you massively gave us 1 year ago, we put the final nails to the coffin of despotism and godfatherism in Abia State, and we then began the consolidation of the elite politics of Abia State and took it to the mainstreams of Nigerian politics with its obvious advantages and dividends. It is also the 1 year anniversary of when we boldly tackled the challenges of our state's security and dealt with kidnapping, which had almost crippled our cities and rural areas. Today, Abia has been acclaimed as one of the safest cities in Nigeria, and our environment is once more safe for us to live freely and aspire for greater things, and for local and foreign entrepreneurs to participate in. These flashbacks are just pointers to show that here in Abia State, we indeed have a good reason to celebrate today. I am aware that the last 12 months still elicit different feelings and challenges for many of our citizens and our government. We have not grown our jobs as fast as we expect to accommodate all deserving job seekers in our state, and our infrastructure challenges are still enormous, even as we make progress. For all this, I must thank all Abians for their patience and for keeping faith with our government. Our dreams to leave a lasting legacy of sustainable development, growth and transformation of Abia State is still alive. And I invite all Abians to continue to work along with us and collaborate with our government to achieve the desired goals. While in the last 1 year, we may not have accomplished everything we set out to do, we have worked with sincerity, faith, and prudence in the service of Abians, and our impressive scorecards will show for it. I need, however, to remind Abians that the effective governance of a state is just like a relay race. There must be consistency along the value chains to produce the desired goal and victory. While Abia State was created more than 20 years ago, our past leaders managed its affairs in an ad hoc manner, often lacking in durable foundation and personal commitments, but mostly weighed down by self-promoting tendencies and power-mongering. Our government, in the beginning of our second tenure, a year ago, resolved to take up the hard task of building Abia State on a solid base that can stand the test of time. This process may be slow, but the results will be enduring, and we see this as the only reasonable way to go for the sake of our posterity. It is in the pursuit of the above dreams that we recently commenced the building of a befitting government house for Abians in Umuahia, our capital city, and the first state government-funded secretariat for our civil servants. These are major symbols of statecraft, which were ignored over the past 20 years. We have equally commenced the building of a world-class international conference center, which, when completed, will help define our state as a knowledge and hospitality tourist state. These are equally enduring enterprises that will forever create jobs, as well as the enabling and sustainable environment for development of our state. In the past 1 year, we have forcefully tackled some of the state's lingering and abandoned infrastructural facilities. We recently tackled the notorious Ukumango Road and drainage construction to open up better access to our major market in Ariaria. This is in addition to the reconstruction and construction of many new roads in our state. An update account will show that we have more than 38 road construction work going on in various parts of the state. It is our wish to continue to do more as we open up more access roads in the state. In the past 1 year, we have also concentrated enough attention in reviving our previously dead health centers. This is because we believe that only a healthy citizen can enjoy and appreciate the dividends of democracy. That is why we established and continue to maintain a state-of-the-art specialist and diagnostic center in Aba and Umuahia, a dialysis and ophthalmology center in Umuahia that is almost completed, and doctors' residence in Amajara under construction. The aim of these establishments and collaboration is to ensure that our citizens enjoy the same special healthcare attentions that they travel outside to seek. And they do this at an unaffordable cost. These services will be extended to reach more areas of our state, and we expect Abians to take advantage of them to improve their health and well-being. In addition, we have also completed and equipped more than 210 health centers throughout the 17 local government areas of our state. Another 18 health centers will soon be added to these through collaboration with MTN Foundation. Overall, our hope is that affordable health care will be brought to the doors of citizens, especially within the rural areas. My good people of Abia State, our government is aware of the fact that business and commerce dominate the search for the livelihood of our people, and that is why we have focused on creating the enabling environment for the growth of business, which will in turn create jobs. This can only be possible through a safe and secure state and collaboration with the federal government on all initiatives to take the big impact on jobs creation. This is why we have keyed into the federal government's agricultural transformation agenda and doing everything possible to improve agricultural production in the state, especially in the cash crop areas and allied services that support the SME job creation. Our government has for this secured a 1 billion naira CBN agricultural loan to enable genuine farmers in the state benefit to expand their production of food and other lucrative cash crops. We equally continue to support and sustain the security of our state at a very high cost, especially in our logistics support and collaboration with the personnel of the Nigerian Armed Forces, the police, and other security agencies. All these are aimed at ensuring that conducive environment for growth of trading activities, commerce, and industry prevail, both for existing enterprises and for new entrants. Already, the past 1 year witnessed tremendous growth in the interest of new investors in Abia State. Our government recently signed an MOU with a company from the United Arab Emirates to develop our oil sector services. Similar plans are also in process, and an MOU signed for a Canadian company to establish a monorail operation in our cities with an initial job creation capacity of 2,500. We also expect a cement manufacturing company to commence activities in Aruchukwu in a short while, and a quarry company to be established on PPP basis in Lokbanta. When all these projects commence operations, they will yield several thousands of jobs for Abians, which will support our public sector initiatives, especially our recent creation of 4,500 jobs to empower the youths of Abia State. We also have taken giant steps to improve the urban environments of our business locations by both environmental renewals and relocation of services that improve entrepreneurship. Our planned relocation of the Umuahia Township main market from its present position to a more spacious site has commenced at the ultra-modern Obani Beku market, while the rehabilitation of the internal roads in Ariaria International Market and Ekoha main market are also ongoing. At the same time, work is going on to relocate the old industrial market in Umuahia to Azueke Ibeku, and to be completed before December this year. Within the last year in focus, our transformational agenda has also focused on providing adequate housing for our civil service workers. Presently, we have embarked on the construction of 3 gigantic secretariat complexes, and work is ongoing on 2. An administrative building is also being constructed in the Ministry of Justice, which is nearing completion. Furthermore, a broadcasting house is ongoing at the premises of the Spceeh to ease their accommodation problem and to provide them with a state-of-the-art studio in readiness for their digitalization. We have also completed the construction of 4 houses at the permanent site of the NYSC camp in Omunna, while a massive university teaching hospital, Aba, and 4 new duplexes are being constructed at the premises of the commissioners' quarters to provide more accommodation for commissioners. In addition, a new permanent administrative building for ASIPA is under construction in Ogrube layout, and the old civil service secretariat is being renovated. The legislative arm of our government is also being funded, leading to their good performance, both in legislative output and in terms of capital projects. Their main legislative complex is being reconstructed, and an additional administrative building is ongoing, while the residence of the Deputy Speaker has been completed. The judicial arm, despite its many constraints, did its best within the period under review. Consequently, our government has stepped up its resolve to help the judiciary by the construction and renovation of court buildings across the state. Currently, a new 6-room court building is under construction at the premises of Umuahia High Court. The old Aba High Court building has been renovated, and a new 4-court room building at the same premises is being constructed, while the customary Court of Appeal in Umuahia has been expanded and renovated. My fellow Abians, it is informative that our government has been able to take this state this far only through the prudent management of our lean resources and without borrowing from any quarters. We are presently working hard to reposition our state infrastructural development board and fund so that our citizens can willingly contribute their taxes and infrastructural levies to improve our state internally generated revenue, which will assist us further in providing the services that Abians need. My good people of Abia State, before I end this broadcast, I need to re-emphasize that our government is very sincere in our approach in solving the many problems of our state. No one should fail to recognize that a major factor that contributed to the development problems of our state is that our development issues were ignored in the past and left to remain till now. Our new government in this second tenure has just started, and truly sustainable mending process in which a majority of our citizens are now united to achieve this. What is therefore required of all of us both government and citizens is patience to plant this seed, prudence to nurture it, and sincerity of purpose to harvest it for new generations who will continue to implement the change. I will continue to assure all Abians that our government will not shy away from doing its difficult task, and we will definitely make the difference in taking the governance and development of Abia State to the next level. As our second tenure draws forth, with all the strength and with all the experience we have garnered in life and in office, with all the confidence that Abia's daily impact on us, with the genuine criticisms we receive from many Abians and other Nigerians, and the strong loyalties of many of you listening out there, I reaffirm the promise I made to Abians last May 2011 that I will do whatever is right and what is best to serve Abia State and leave a legacy that promotes sustainable growth, peace, democracy, and development of Abia State. God helping all of us, we will not fail Abians. We are, however, not unmindful that some unrepentant critics out there will continue to see nothing new in our efforts. I can only assure them that our new magic framework for Abia is that we know what to do, and Abia's problems will soon yield to the sustained efforts of our sincerity of purpose to serve no one else but the general interest of Abians. We see this as a challenge of our political leadership, and we have the courage and singleness of purpose to reach the objective, so that our second tenure in office and our government goes down in the history of Abia State as one that listened and understood what needed to be done to develop Abia State and had the discipline and resolve to move above self-interest to carry it through. My good people of Abia State, this will remain the task of Abia government under Ochendo from now to the end of our tenure in 2015. We promise you that everything will turn around in Abia State, and we will transmit this state greater, better, and more prosperous than it was transmitted to us. Our confidence is that this is God's own state, and surely God lives with us in Abia State. I thank you for listening, and God bless you.